Hi, welcome to the channel today. Today it's been raining all day long. Yesterday we was out of town. We went to Moody Gardens in Galveston and had a good time up there. And today wasn't supposed to do this. Today is supposed to be a day that, it might rain late in the evening, but sometime fairly early last night it started raining and it has not stopped since. But not a bad rain. Let me turn you around. Been kind of doing this all day. Kind of see the raindrops sitting over there. Hard enough you can't get out and do anything. It'll let up every once in a while a little bit. The problem was I was going to put out fertilizer today because it was supposed to do this Saturday, and it decided to do it today. So we've gotten already almost 24 hours of rain, and when you do that, your funguses go crazy. Your fungal diseases will break out. You're going to see a lot of fungal diseases crop up on your tomato plants. You're going to see the fungal disease hit the potato plants. That's their extent to the pepper plants. But that's kind of the problem. And I guess, let me see. Well, I'll take you around the post. But if you can see, there is one of the potato plants, and it's starting to look yellowish. You're seeing the yellow leaves on it. That happens. I'll pull you back out. Also, I've had, for whatever reason, let's pull you back and forth, but those corn plants got blowed down somehow. I'm going to have to prop them up when it's raining. But just be really careful because, like I say, your disease is going to take off. I wanted to put out my fertilizer. I did get out this morning. It was raining about like this, and I took the fertilizer out. I couldn't sling it out like I normally do, so I had to take it and kind of sling it by hand because I knew the watermelons needed some fertilizer. The cantaloupes looked like they needed some fertilizer. I might have fertilized the corn instead, but I was getting too wet, so I just did the other two. But like I said, everything's going to grow good now. This is the first really good rain we've gotten this year. We've got enough to kind of keep everything going, but after this, if a lot of your onion plants, if they hadn't already flopped over, they're going to, it's about ready to pick all those. I did pick all mine. I did put them in the garage last night, or not before last, well, I guess it was Wednesday night. I did get that done. Like I said, we weren't supposed to get this. I did not check the weather Thursday because we'd gone all day, and they've been pretty consistent in saying that Thursday and Friday we might get 2 or 3 tenths of rain, but that was it. The big day was going to be Saturday, and really it was going to be late Friday when the rain came in. So I've been wanting to do a video on different scams you see on the internet, and I guess the biggest one's the weather. And it's not a scam. They just don't know. And for anybody that wants to blame the weather too much and think it used to be better when you was younger, you just don't remember it as much. You didn't follow it as closely. They've never been good at it. And even we had a good weatherman here told us, we know about 3 days ahead of time. Well, this time they missed it even 3 days ahead of time. Because things just changed. What happened, that front came down faster than I thought it was going to, and we got the rain today rather than tomorrow. So those things do happen. It does get frustrating. Check your weather often. Because it changes often, and but everything's looking good. I did want to get out and show you some stuff today, but and the deal about scamming, I can't even get out enough. The way everything's set up, this is the only dry place, and I don't do stuff in the house very often. The only dry place I can get to, so I can't even say, hey, I can do a quick video on this different scams and stuff, but. It is nice, and I know people ask me what was the big difference in living in West Texas, living in deep southeast Texas. It's the rainfall. If I was living in West Texas right now, I'd be happy. I said, man, it's raining. We're getting rain. You go to the cafe, everybody's excited. We're getting rainfall. Down here, everybody's kind of depressed. Now, they're not quite as depressed as normal because we had been really dry. We were in extreme dry conditions, but still, I know once we start getting the rain, supposed to get rain again next week. Seems like once we start getting rain, we get it pretty often. We will get dry every once in a while. The bar ditches will dry up. But, you know, it does get kind of frustrating, especially now. I'm off all the time now because I retired. But, you know, if you just plan on taking off today and get things done, you can't get anything done today. And like I said, we'll just see. But I do want to caution you, if you're going to do any type of fungicide stuff, get it out tomorrow. Should have gotten out yesterday. It's the best time. Best time to put out fungicide is right before rain. Second best time is right after rain, because it's going to start really having a problem. Now, one thing that does help me this year is the fact that we had that late freeze and killed all the peaches, so I don't have to worry about brown rot. So, yes, small blessings, I tell you. And I don't want to sound gloom and doom. We do need the rain. I have had a success. I think we're going to have a successful tomato crop. I have harvested tomatoes. I've harvested some sized tomatoes. So, you know, they're starting to come on. They're starting to produce. However, a rain like this, if it does stay another day longer than what they think, it can really wipe out a tomato crop that's as far along as mine is. That is one thing I will grant people that plant later. Right now, my tomatoes are really susceptible to different, funguses and stuff, and different fungal diseases and bacterial diseases. So, you know, it takes about 14 hours of wetness on a surface of a plant to really grow good, to grow the fungus, the fungal diseases. So we're going to have plenty of that. So that's how come you don't get a whole lot of fungal diseases just for the dew, because dew will last about 12 hours. You don't get that extra couple of hours. Now, if you water in the evenings or in early mornings and keep everything wet, and you do overhead watering, you can't extend that, and that will cause fungal disease to get worse. I know everybody says if you're going to water, you want to water in the evenings or in the mornings. Really, you want to either do it at night when it's already wet, or you want to do it in the middle of the day when it's, the leaves have dried up. Stop that process of them reproducing for the fungal diseases. But the only thing is, when you water in the middle of the day, you lose a lot to evaporation. I understand why. The other problem you would get if you water in the middle of the day, if you're not careful and you got water in the hose, that first water that comes out of that sprinkler system can get very hot, and it can burn the leaves. It can burn you too. But anyway, just making a video. I hadn't made one in a couple of days, and I was wanting to make one today. Didn't really feel like talking too much about scams, even though I keep seeing them on the internet. And I do feel sorry for people that do get into scams. I come from a long line of skeptics, so it's kind of hard to scam me, just because I don't trust people too much, and sometimes that can hurt you also. But if I see an advertisement, I don't trust it until I do. And I do have companies I trust. And if you earn my trust, hey, I'll trust you. But I'm the type of guy, if there's a new preacher coming in to preach, I'm going to carry my Bible, because I ain't going to trust you to read the Bible right. But anyway, thanks for watching my little bit of rambling and getting to see the rainfall. We hadn't seen it like this in a while, but and we did need it. So this rainfall really helped out the plants and the weeds and all the other things that are growing out there. Have a nice day and stay dry. Goodbye.